Hey guys, today's video is going to be a little different. Today I want to show you guys some cute and inexpensive ways that you can store your makeup, shoes, and accessories. I know over time these things can tend to overwhelm you, especially as a fashionista or a shopaholic, and you may not know how to organize or store these around your room. And so I want to show you a few ways that I've created to store my personal makeup and shoes and accessories. So if you're interested in seeing how I do that, definitely stay tuned. Okay guys, so if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen this. This is how I store my sun needs, my sunglasses, and they're actually hanging from my curtain rod. Now, I decided to do this after I realized I'd accumulated so much sunglasses and I didn't want them being tumbled or piled up on top of one another so that they'd be easily broken. And so what I decided to do was to hang them from my curtain rod. As you can see, this is actually like the rod for my curtains or shutter blinds, as these are called, but they have this loop in here. And so what I did is I decided to just start hanging my sunglasses up here, and that way they're secure and they're completely out of my way. Now I am short, so I do have to stand up on something to reach my sunglasses, but I really do prefer it that way because they're completely out of my way and they're also out of harm's way of being broken. And they sit here, they sit up here pretty securely unless I don't have them like hanging properly. But other than that, they rarely ever fall down. I would have to go up and reach them. And so this is one way that you can consider if you need to store like your sunglasses. You can just hang them, from your curtains or your curtain rod. Okay guys, so another really cute way you can store your accessories, your bracelets to be exact, is a bracelet bar. This is my 3-step bracelet bar, and as you can see, it goes 1, 2, 3, and the bars are removable, so they lift up like this, and then you could just slide the bracelets on like that and sit it back in its socket. And these bars hold, they hold a pretty good much of bracelets. I usually put my bigger or chunkier bracelets on here, and I actually have a lot more bracelets, so I'm going to need another one of these bars pretty soon. As you can see, I have some stray bracelets up here and some in another storage area. But this is a really cute and stylish way to have your bracelets actually on display. Now, I got this bracelet bar here locally in Nassau, Bahamas, but I do know that you can find them on Amazon.com. And the more popular ones are the T-bars, and they kind of, it looks like a T and it's single for just a few bracelets. But if you have a lot of bracelets like I do, you may want to invest in at least 2 of these bracelet bars. And like I said, they can store your bracelets and have it on display, so that also adds a really classy and cute touch to your room. So that is my bracelet bar, and that is another way that I store my accessories. Okay guys, so here is another way that you can store your accessories, your necklaces to be exact. I created this little necklace rack, and I'll go up closer so that you can see. I created this little necklace rack actually out of a coat hanger, and it's just sitting on a nail in the wall. And what I do is I store a lot of my statement necklaces this way, and it's easier when things are on display for you to know what you have. So when you're deciding on an outfit, you can just go ahead and grab a necklace and pick it out. And so like I said, that's just a coat rack that's hanging up there. It's one of those accordion coat racks, and I just have my necklaces sitting on, I'll show you, they're just sitting on the pegs, just like that. And I just pile them up on the pegs just like that. Usually I'll have this a little bit more organized, but right now I just have some of them just sitting and hanging on there. And so yeah, that's another very cute and inexpensive way. You probably can find one of these accordion coat racks in like a home supply store or a dollar store, you know, nothing too fancy, but you just get something to hold it in the wall. I just have a nail and I just have my accessories, or my necklaces rather, hanging from it. And a lot of persons, when they come into my room, they think that's a very cool idea and they usually like it, and I often tell them it's actually nothing to that, probably something that won't cost you more than $10 to $20. Okay guys, so another really cool way that I create storage or organization in my room is with my makeup palettes, and these are my BH Cosmetics blush palette, concealer palette. I think this is like a lip palette, and contour and blush palette again. And I actually have these sitting like this. It gives this tear or stared effect because these are actually sitting in a filed holder. Now I do have some larger palettes, as you will see back there. They're my larger palettes and they would not be able to actually fit in this file holder, but instead of piling them all up and then possibly tumbling over, I decided to fit the skinnier ones, the skinnier palettes. You notice how thin it is? I decided to fit these in this file folder. I had originally bought this file folder for an event, but after the event I had no use for it, and so I decided what I'll do is I would just store and organize my smaller palettes into this file folder. And you can file holder, I'm saying folder, file holder, and you can find these file holders in any school or office supply store. And I got this one here locally in Nassau, Bahamas, probably for about $9 or $10 at the bookstore, but you can probably find these online at Amazon or eBay, or like I said, in your local office supply store. So that is another cute way and another cute way to organize your makeup palettes. Okay guys, so the final way that you can create some organization and storage in your room, especially for your shoes, is a shoe rack. And this is one of my shoe racks. I actually have two. This one holds more of my casual or outing shoes. The other holds my work shoes that can actually fit on the rack. And these shoe racks, they can hold about 18 pairs of shoes, which is excellent. I do have a lot of shoes. I have shoes on the shoe rack, shoes and shoe boxes and shoe bags underneath my bed, and shoes in my closet. So I really need more than two of these shoe racks. But for right now, this is a very convenient way of having my shoes on display. Just like before, like I said, when you have things on display, it's easy for you to pick out an outfit and mix and match. And it also helps you to remember what you have, because oftentimes I forget the shoes that I already have in my collection. I end up buying almost one of the same. So I've got this locally here in Nassau, Bahamas. I really can't remember how much I paid for it. I think about $30-something, no more than $35. And I found this in a local home store, Kelly's, in the mall. But you can order these off Amazon as well, or you can find these in any home store or even possibly a dollar store. So like I said, this is another way that you can create storage and organization in your room with a shoe rack. So guys, I hope you enjoyed all of the organization tips with the shoe rack, the necklace rack, the bracelet holder, and the rack for your palettes, and how I store my sunglasses on my curtain. And I hope to see you guys soon in another video. Bye.